Donald J. Trump is calling for a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States until our country's representatives can figure out what the hell is going on.
Anti-Muslim rhetoric has taken center stage when addressing the so-called war on terror. Since the Paris attacks by ISIS, a group that proclaims itself to be Islamic, there have been at least 42 violent attacks, threats, assaults, protests, and instances of vandalism against Muslims in America.
She was saying he is there. You not touch me!
And when any religious group is targeted, we all have a responsibility to speak up.
People's World took it to the streets to ask the public, what does freedom of religion in America mean to you? And how has this situation been affected by politicians and others' attacks on Muslim Americans?
It means that everybody has the right to choose whichever religion they want, and also they have the right to choose not to believe.
As a Muslim American, I have the right to practice my religion freely. It's part of the amendment.
Anyone can believe in what they want to believe in.
So to me, freedom of religion basically means being able to be yourself, embrace your culture, embrace your background, embrace your religion.
Well, first of all, what Trump and Cruz and other politicians like that are doing, it's unconstitutional because...
A few months ago, there was a Sikh that was beat up for looking like a Muslim. There's just been a lot of violence instigated by the comments of many politicians.
I'm a big believer of freedom, but we can't be like the Wild Wild West anymore where you just do whatever you want. We have to practice responsible freedom.
And I think it's really ignorant and short-sighted and xenophobic for people to specifically attack Muslim Americans.
I think the very concept of the Founding Fathers was that, once again, you have the religion, you have the freedom to choose whatever religion you want. And also they believed in the separation of church and state.
1.6 billion Muslims shouldn't be painted with a brush as terrorists because we aren't. And we shouldn't have to condone it every time something happens because we are mourning along with all the other Americans when these incidents happen.
You can believe in what you want as long as you're not hurting other people. That's the only way we can have a civil society that everyone is included in.
Talked about how if people are violent and belligerent, they will bring that to their religion. Religions are not inherently violent in any way.
It's really sad to see that my religion is being attacked right now. My religion of peace.
An inclusive civil society where everyone can be happy. Basically means everyone may have to compromise a little bit, but that way everyone can be happy, everyone can believe in what they want to believe in, and basically do what they want to do as long as they're not harming other people.
So for politicians to come out and say, you know, we got to put all the Muslims in certain communities or that they need to be monitored goes against the very principles that the Constitution is based on.